Seventh Child Publishing presents Fixing Errors in Family History Part 2, Adding Correct Relationships, Sourcing and Synchronizing with Other Websites, which is in the Family History Tricks and Tips playlist in the Fixing Family History Messes series. Please click on the links below to access the Seventh Child Publishing website and the Salt Lake Millcreek Family History Center web pages on the FamilySearch Research Wiki for more resources. My name is Eileen Lentz, a Temple and Family History Consultant and Trainer. Welcome to today's Family History tutorial. This video is part of a series explaining how to fix errors in your family history research, particularly as you try to fix errors others have created as they attach the wrong sources and family members and enter the wrong statistics. This video shows how to add correct family members with appropriate sources, which can be more accurate and more effectively done by synchronizing with other websites and other researchers. Remember, in part 1 we asked you, have you ever looked on FamilySearch Family Tree and saw that someone has been messing with your ancestors by merging them with the wrong people, changing relationships and vital statistics with no sources or reason statements to explain why they made the change? It has happened to me and the people I helped many times, often for areas of my tree that are often confused by other researchers because of similarities in names or lack of understanding of the documentation and research. There may have been errors in earlier research that people assume is fact when it is not. Are you ready to learn how to fix errors by adding correct relationships and document the proof that they are correct? We will also learn how to synchronize between different websites to help others correct their records. In part 2, we continue to fix some problems with my 4th great-grandfather, John Smith Hutchinson, L7TB-G9S, that my cousin Hal Stewart brought to my attention and asked me to help him fix. Remember that Ray Matrix had changed all of the information that he had put in about John Hutchinson on January 23rd, 2019. He or she added 2 more sons that belonged to a different family and changed the vital statistics to fit other records, leaving no sources or reason statements to explain the change. And remember that Ray Matrix left a message to me and apologized for what she had done. In Fixing Errors in Family History Part 1, we added the data for John Hutchinson, MGFP-933, and Mary Smith, LYNV-2PB. And then we looked through the change logs to help us sort out those who had been merged or added incorrectly. I showed you how to remove the wrong relationships, all the while documenting and adding reason statements to explain why the changes were made. After removing the wrong relationships from John Hutchinson and Mary Smith, I added several other children given in the research letter of 1989 and 90. However, I left the last 2 daughters for this video to explain 2 ways to add a correct relationship directly on FamilySearch using an existing record and adding a correct relationship by synchronizing with another website, specifically Ancestry.com. Searching for sources is also discussed, and tagging images. At the end of the video, I review how to add a son, Ezekiel, that I forgot to add to my ancestry tree before I started this video. I want to add the youngest child of John Hutchinson and Mary Smith, daughter Susanna Hutchinson, I have in my tree so far. I know she was christened or baptized on 15 August 1802 in Hessel from the record found on Ancestry, but I want to add her through the original record found on FamilySearch. So under the Search tab at the top, select Records. Type in Susanna Hutchinson in the first and last name fields. Add birthplace as Hessel, Yorkshire, England, and birth year of 1802. Select Parents and type in John Hutchinson in the father's first and last name fields. Then click the blue search button. In the search results, we see Susanna's christening record that has the same information as the previous record found on Ancestry. We can also see on the right side of the screen that the record is already attached to someone in the tree. We also learn that this was gathered through an indexing project. I clicked on the Review Attachment link to discover the PID numbers. I can also click on the View in Family Tree to find the same information. Reviewing the attachment shows the family members attached to the record. Since the record only lists the father and daughter are the only ones linked to the record. Copy both PIDs and save them to a notepad text file. John Hutchinson MG FP-BFW and Susanna Hutchinson MG FP-BXK. To make sure the mother is also linked, go to the father's person page. Note that he has a marriage relationship with unknown wife, which has a question mark and 4GRK-HM2. Copy and save it to the text file. Then create a reason statement to copy and paste when merging the records. To add Susanna as a child of John Hutchinson, MG FP-933, and Mary Smith, LYNV-2PB, they need to be merged to John Hutchinson, MG FP-BFW, and his unknown wife, 4GRK-HM2. So navigate to John Hutchinson, MG FP-933, and select Merge by ID on the right, and paste MG FP-BFW into the box, and then click the blue Continue button. Scroll down to Spouse and Children and add Susanna Hutchinson, MG FP-BXK as his child, and question mark 4GRK-HM2 as his spouse. And then click on the blue Continue Merge button at the bottom of the page. Copy and paste the reason statement, quotes, duplicate with christening record of daughter Susanna Hutchinson, MG FP-BXK, in the box. Click on the blue Finish Merge button. Navigate to mother of the person you want to merge the record to. In this case, Mary Smith, LYNV-2PB. On the right side of her person page, select Merge by ID. Go to the notepad you saved earlier and copy the ID for the unknown mother, 4GRK-HM2, and paste it into the pop-up window. This will bring up the merge page with Mary Smith on the left side and the unknown mother, 4GRK-HM2, on the right. Scroll down to add John Hutchinson, MGFP-933, as her husband, if not already on the left. And then click on the blue Continue Merge button at the bottom of the page. Copy and paste the reason statement, duplicate with christening record of daughter Susanna Hutchinson, MGFP-BXK, in the box, and then click on the blue Finish Merge button, and now you are ready to add Mary Smith, LYNV-2PB, as the mother of Susanna. Navigate to Susanna Hutchinson, MGFP-BXK, and click on Add Mother Spouse by ID number. Paste in LYNV-2PB and click on the blue Next button. It will pop up Mary Smith, LYNV-2PB, with husband John Hutchinson, MGFP-933. Click Add Match. Check that all relationships are correct and have no extra relationships that need to be merged or removed. If you have an LDS Ancestry account, you can synchronize from your Ancestry tree with FamilySearch family tree. So navigate to Frances Hutchinson on Ancestry, making sure that her parents are already linked to FamilySearch with the same PIDs. John Hutchinson, MGFP-933, and Mary Smith, LYNV-2PB. They are, so I can continue with Frances. I added the facts about her death from the research letters. I also estimated her birth based on other facts known about the family. I'm hoping to find the record on FamilySearch to document those facts. I click on the FamilySearch tree icon in the upper right of the screen. Select Best Match and click on the Connect Person button if there is one. But in this case, there is no match. So I clicked on Add to FamilySearch button. Since the parents of Frances Hutchinson are already linked to FamilySearch, a pop-up window comes up asking to confirm connection to parents John Hutchinson, MGFP-933, and Mary Smith, LYNV-2PB. Click on Add to FamilySearch button to confirm. Now it is time to view Frances on FamilySearch. You can do that by clicking on the FamilySearch tree icon, which now has a green arrow, and selecting View this person on FamilySearch. A new window will open on Frances Hutchinson's new person page with all of the information and relationships there. Next, I want to search for records to document Frances Hutchinson. I look at the search hints on the tools on the right column of her person page. Since there is only one research help, no sources attached, I decided to search records by clicking on the Family Search icon first. I have listed the order I would search on this slide. The reason I would search second on Find My Past is because they specialize in British records and have collections not found on other websites. I found no records on FamilySearch that matched Francis Hutchinson's information. Next, I click on Find My Past icon, and I found two records that matched exactly what the research letter had for Frances Hutchinson, daughter of John Hutchinson, farmer, burial in Hessel on 9 March 1798. I view both the image and the transcription of each record. I saved them to my computer so that I could upload them to both Ancestry and FamilySearch later. I download the images as JPEG files and print the transcripts as PDF files so that the text remains searchable. I captured a portion of an image so that you could see the year 1798, the month, March, and on the second to last line, Frances, daughter of John Hutchinson, farmer, and the day of 9. There are two ways I'm going to show you how to create a source for Frances Hutchinson. The first is using a URL for the source. Under the Source tab on her person page, click on Add Source. Type in the event date and select the standardized date. Add a title that explains who it is for and what collection it came from. In this case, I type Burial of Frances Hutchinson in Bishop's Transcripts of the Parish Register of Hessel. I select Web Page URL and paste the URL from the image or transcription from findmypast.com. I add a citation that describes when and where I found the record. I type Yorkshire Bishop's Transcripts of Burials, burial year 1798, burial place Hessel, Bothworth Institute for Archives, category birth, marriage and death, parish registers. Accessed via findmypast.com, 6 April 2019. In the description of the record field, I simply copy and paste the text from the transcription on findmypast.com. The reason statement is the document the death and burial of Frances Hutchinson, daughter of John Hutchinson, farmer in Hessel, Yorkshire, England. I select the information or events that I want this source linked to. In this case, name, sex, death, and burial. If I want to attach this record to someone else, which I do want to attach it to her father, I check the box to add source to my source box. Then I click on the blue Save button. Later, I will attach this source to John Hutchinson from my source box. The second way I'm going to show you how to create a source for Frances Hutchinson is by adding an image or document. Under the Source tab on her person page, click on Add Source. Type in the event date and then select the standardized date. Add a title that explains who it is for and what collection it came from. In this case, I type Burial of Frances Hutchinson, Yorkshire Burials in Parish of Hessel. I select Add a Memory and I select Upload Memory if I have not uploaded the file yet, or select from Gallery if the file was already uploaded. I add a citation that describes when and where I found the record. I type Yorkshire Burials, burial year 1798, burial place Hessel, East Riding Archives and Local Studies Service. Category birth, marriage and death, parish registers. Accessed via findmypast.com at the URL, then I copy and paste in the URL, and the date I accessed it, 6 April 2019. In the description of the record field, I simply copy and paste the text from the transcription on findmypast.com. The reason statement is document the death and burial of Frances Hutchinson, daughter of John Hutchinson, farmer in Hessel, Yorkshire, England. I select the information or event that I want this source linked to, in this case, name, sex, death, and burial. If I want to attach this record to someone else, which I do want to attach it to her father, I check the box to add source to my source box. Then I click the blue Save button. Later I will attach this source to John Hutchinson from my source box. Since I uploaded an image of the burial record of Frances, I decided to discuss how to tag the image and link it to both Frances and her father. Click on the memory to open it. Add the title. I typed Burial Record of Frances Hutchinson, daughter of John Hutchinson, farmer in Hessel. Then click the Save button. At the right side, under Details, type in the event date and select the standardized date. Add the event place, Hessel, Yorkshire, England, and select the standardized place and save. Click on the image where the name of Frances is. Adjust the box by dragging the green dot on the right lower corner. Start to type in Frances Hutchinson until the right person is listed below. Select Frances Hutchinson and save. Repeat the process with John Hutchinson. Oops! When I was adding the children to my tree on Ancestry, I forgot Ezekiel, who was listed in the research letters from Ruth Simpson. I added Ezekiel as a son of John Hutchinson and Mary Smith on Ancestry and searched for a record and found his baptism record, which I attached and linked to information and events, including adding a christening event, since a baptism event does not synchronize with FamilySearch. Then I use the FamilySearch tree icon to connect to FamilySearch. And since there is a match listed, Ezekiel Hutchinson MGFR-CYC, I can select it and click on the Connect Person button. However, first I go to FamilySearch and confirm that this record is the same person, since it shows no birth or death information. I synchronize Ezekiel Hutchinson on Ancestry with FamilySearch and fill in any additional information found. Navigate to Father's Person page to get parents' PIDs, which are John Hutchinson MGFR-CBM, an unknown mother 4GRL-9KS, and Ezekiel Hutchinson MGFR-CYC. I use this information to merge the parents with John Hutchinson MGFP-933 and Mary Smith LYNB-2PB as described before in this video. I pasted duplicate record with christening record of son Ezekiel Hutchinson, MGFR-CYC, as the reason statement for the merges. Check all relationships are correct and have no extra relationships that need to be merged or removed. Because of the order I did the merges, I had to remove an extra relationship with Ezekiel's father, John Hutchinson, MGFP-933. I should have merged Mary Smith, LYNB-2PB, and the unknown 4GR-TL-9KS first, so that there was not a relationship without a mother to merge. Thank you for watching this video, Fixing Errors in Family History Part 2, Adding Correct Relationships, Sources, and Synchronizing with Other Websites, which is in the Family History Tricks and Tips playlist, Fixing Family History Messes series. Please check out other videos in this series and support the 7th Child Publishing YouTube channel by remembering to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share with others on Facebook and your other social media accounts. It will help to spread this important message.